This is Vistalia Tarot and Astrology, direct from my bedroom to yours. And this is your oracle reading for the month of January, Gemini Suns. I'm going to pull a mind, spirit, and body card from 3 different decks. I'm going to start with mind from the Thoth Tarot. This is your mind card for the month of January, Gemini. The 9 of Swords. It is a Gemini card, Mars in Gemini. It is one of our less pleasant tarot cards, also known as cruelty in the Thoth deck. Might be a difficult month mentally, although it's not something you're unfamiliar with. Maybe returning to old mental terrain that you do know how to navigate. Doesn't make it any easier though. Could be some depression, anxiety, old worries, looking pretty rough in the mental realm. Luckily, there's also the Mars drive to take action to improve the situation. It doesn't have this sense of defeat or helplessness, but it is a heavy card. Thank goodness the mind isn't the only space that we occupy, though. You've also got your spirit card. So let's see what the archetypes deck has to say about that. We've got the venom. That's interesting because I've read that the 9 of Swords in the Thoth has poison dripping from these blades. And here we have the venom. We could be dealing with illness. It could be physical, but since this is your spirit card, I'm thinking, yeah, there's a kind of poison that you're processing. You know, this poison can be your own habitual mental patterns and can be something in your environment, something from your past that makes you soul sick and troubles the mind. Let's hope that the body card maybe will tell us what would help address some of these things that might be a little bit difficult for you this month, Gemini. All right. Huckleberry, resourcefulness. Well, that is something that you do not lack, resourcefulness. That's perhaps could be a keyword for Gemini. You do always find your way. You're good at, researching, finding answers. Probably a reminder that you have tools to navigate these more difficult mental spaces. They're not unfamiliar to you. You've been here before. And use your tools, and don't forget, they really work. Your methods of taking care of yourself, making yourself feel better in difficult times. I'm going to pull an extra advice card for you from the Thoth deck, because that was a bit of a rough reading. So advice, Knight of Wands. In this case, makes me think nothing stops moving ever. Everything is in flux and in flow. It sounds like a trite sentiment, but I've always found it helpful, even in the most difficult moments, mental health issues and so on. Nothing stays the same, really. You can count on change. And I'm hoping that the kind of fiery energy of this card is saying, you will ride this out. It's not going to last long. And yeah, use your tools. And remember, all things pass.